Thing is, it's a muscle. When you're first learning to improve your social skills or any skill, it's going to seem a little bit exhausting at times because you're training your brain to operate in a different way. It's just like when you first start working out and your body feels like death after the first time. Your body needs to be conditioned first. It's the same thing with your mind. Like with any skill, there are some people who have a natural talent for it. They're not going to need to work as hard. And there are some people, they don't have a natural talent and they have to work a little harder to get good. The important thing is you keep at it, and sometimes that's going to mean taking baby steps. You can manage your energy while learning to improve. Like for example, on days that you have low energy, you can stay quiet, or you can stay in the background. You can observe and not talk as much. On days you have more energy, you can put yourself out there a little bit more, experiment with new social situations, and practice the skills that you've learned. You practice and you take rest days when you need to, just like when you're starting a workout regimen. You work out and you take rest days when you need to. When you're sore, you give your body and your muscles time to recover. And maybe you do a lighter workout on days where you have less energy, but the key is to stay consistent and not just stop and give up. Learning social skills seems exhausting now because it's new information, and so it's stuff that you have to consciously do, kind of like when you're learning how to drive for the first time and you're like, oh, when do I brake? When do I start slowing down to turn? How do I change lanes? All that stuff. And then eventually you get to the point where you do that stuff without even thinking. The whole point of learning social skills is to develop your social intuition so that you get to the point where you don't have to overthink when you're in social situations. If you keep practicing, you stay consistent, but you take the rest days when you need to avoid burning yourself out. Like I said, you're allowed to stay more low key and more in the background if you're not really feeling up to it. And eventually you're going to get to the point where social situations that used to freak you out, you're going to be so comfortable in them that you know what to do without even thinking. You just got to take it day by day and trust the process, and watch. You're going to surprise yourself one day.